What's up, guys? And in this video, I'll be going over the procedure for the FMS. Before we do that, I'm going to tell you about the FMS though. The FMS is a functional movement screening test that is used in collegiate and professional programs by all coaches and physical therapists to assess athletes' weak points in balance and flexibility. Yeah, that's about it. My participant is not here at the moment, but it's my mom. I'm going to be using her. Her name's Lisa. And all right, let's get started. So the first test we're going to be doing in this FMS screening is the deep squat. I need you to stand comfortably with your feet about shoulder width apart. I'm going to hand you this. I want you to put it over your head. Touch your head. We're going to make sure that this is 90 degrees. Okay. Now I want you to press the bar above your head. Okay. Now I want you to squat. One more time. Okay. I'm gonna give it a score of a 2 because she didn't come up as one unit. Her left side wanted to be control. Her right side wanted to take over and help the left side up. For the second test in the FMS screening, it will be the hurdle step test. I'm gonna need you to stand feet shoulder width apart. And I'm gonna need you to grab this, put it over your head and down and rest it on your shoulders. Okay, so now I need you to step up to this kit. The kit, we're just using a piece of tape as the marker because we don't have all the stuff we need. All right, so I'm gonna need you staying in as line as possible. I need you to raise your right foot over the tape, touch your heel, and then come back. Okay, great. Now I want you to do the second, or do it on the other side too, your left foot. Perfect. I'm gonna give a score of 3 on both of those. There was no noticeable sway or form of imbalance, so we're good. Next test is the inline lunge. I'm gonna ask you to grab this and run it down your spine. And make sure it's touching the back of your head, your middle, like lower back, and your butt. And while you do that, I want you to make sure that your right hand is around the back of your neck and your left hand is around your lower back. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I need you to step up on the dowel right here. I need you to line up your toe. We're using a piece of tape that's the same length as her tibia for the measurement. So I need you to lunge. Okay, perfect. Now with your left, yeah. And put your right foot forward. Okay, good. I'm gonna give 3s on both of those. There was no showing of imbalances on the way up, so she's doing good. So this is the shoulder mobility test. We done the clearing test last to make sure that we're okay to do this one. Okay, so you wanna stand comfortably with your hands down beside you. You're gonna ball up your fist with your thumb in your palm. And then you want to do your right fist over your head and down your back, and your left fist around your back and up. So you want to touch your hands essentially. Okay, so I'm gonna take a measure and measure from point to point. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask you to do the other side. Okay. We're gonna go with a score of, on the first one was a 2 because the distance between the hands was a lot more than on the second try with the other side of the body, and it was a 3 because it was very good. Next is the shoulder clearing test. Something we do before a mobility test. I need you to play or just get in a regular, just be relaxed. Okay, Now place your right palm on your left shoulder and raise your elbow up. Any pain? Okay. Can you switch it for me? Do the other side, please. Any pain? Okay, great. Get a positive on that one, no pain. Okay, the next test in this FMS screening is the active straight leg. I'm gonna get you to lay on your back, please, with this piece of tape right underneath the bend of your knees. Can you come this way a little bit for me? Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna feel halfway through the hip bone. Line up. I'm gonna ask you to raise this leg as high as you can. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna perform the same action. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna give her both twos. They made it to the same part or same distance, but it wasn't to the dowel. So the next test in the FMS is the trunk stability push-up. I'm gonna need you to roll over on your stomach, please. I need you to fully extend your arms, and then I need you to pull your thumbs to your chin. Okay, so for male, it's the forearm or the forehead, but for females, it's the chin. So you always gotta make sure you're doing that. Okay, and all in one motion, I need you to try to lift your body as one unit. Hold on. Make sure you tuck your toes in. Okay. And I try to lift all as one motion. Okay, down. Alright, I'm gonna give her a score of 1 because the instabilities were really bad on the way up. The next thing we're gonna do is a spinal extension clearing test. This is just a test for a plus or minus score. I need you to extend your arms, please, and then bring them underneath your shoulders. And with no lower body movement, I need you to extend your arms fully and extend your lower back. Perfect. Okay. She's gonna get a positive score on this because there was no pain, correct?
No pain.
Okay. Alright, this part of the test is the rotary stability test. Okay, I'm gonna need you, we're gonna come back to our home version 2x6. We just have a piece of tape stretched down. I'm gonna need you to get on all fours and straddle out. You wanna keep your hands about 6 inches apart, so do your knees. They need to be about 6 inches apart. Bring your hands up just a little bit, and then put your shoulders above your hands. A little bit back. Perfect. Okay. So I need you to stretch your right hand out as well as your left leg. So I need you to do it all at the same time, and then before you touch back down or touch the ground again, I need you to touch your elbow to your knee. Okay. Whenever you're ready. Okay, can you try the other side for me? Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna give her a score of 1s on both sides because the show of not having much balance in this field is apparent. I mean, I do care. It's my whole grade. All right. Okay. So the final stage in our FMS screening process is the spinal flexion clearing test. Okay. So I'm gonna need you to get down on all fours, please. I want you to rock your hips towards your heels. So set your hips on your heels. I want you to bring your chest to your knees and extend your arms fully. Any pain?
No.
Okay. Great. And a positive on that too. Before I conclude, I'd like to explain how the scoring's done. There's raw score, and then the final score, and then the overall score. The raw score is the difference between the right and the left body part. This is the reason this is here, so you can immediately tell the difference between the right and the left sides. The final score is the lowest, whether it was the right or the left. It only counts as one. And then the overall score is all of the final scores tallied together. So most of the time it's between 13, 14 to 21 is the average scores. As of right now, there are no standards or ranges to compare yourself to anyone else for this test, so that's pretty much it. In conclusion, the FMS test is so widely used and so accepted that it's probably because it's so easy to administer, it's very easy to participate in. I don't think many people would have a hard time doing this, so I guess that's why it's so popular. Thank you for watching my video. I'm out.